はじめまして、イスラエル大使、ギラッドコーヘンです。よろしくお願いします。I was born in Jaffa, Israel, and raised in Neve Monoson. In the Israel Defense Forces, I served as a combat medic and a medical corps instructor. I finished my BA in International Relations and Political Science and my master's degree in Diplomacy and Security Studies. I joined the Ministry of Foreign Affairs 27 years ago and served in our embassies in Brazil, Turkey, and the Israeli mission to the United Nations. I am very proud of having a major role in passing the UN resolution to commemorate January 27th, the day Auschwitz was liberated, as the International Holocaust Remembrance Day. From 2008 to 2017, I was responsible for the Ministry of Foreign Affairs secret operations in the Gulf, where we established diplomatic missions in Abu Dhabi, Dubai, and Bahrain. A year ago, these secret operations have resulted in full diplomatic relations. I think that the so-called Arab boycott does no longer exist. Israel, Japan, and the Gulf countries can work together and have three-way cooperation and joint ventures in many fields. In recent years, I was the head of Asia and the Pacific Division at the Israeli Foreign Ministry. We have established non-stop El Al flights from Tel Aviv to Tokyo, full diplomatic relations with the Kingdom of Bhutan, a free trade agreement with South Korea, expanded our trade volume with all Asian countries, and many more. I love running. I've done 5 full marathons and many races. In Israel, we have many stunning running trails. I'm planning on running in the Tokyo Marathon and also in the beautiful landscape of Japan. I'm married and have 3 children, and we live today in Shoham, a beautiful place located near Tel Aviv. The relationship between Israel and Japan has recently flourished in an unprecedented way, following growing political and economic cooperation between the two nations in the fields of innovation, trade, health, and tourism. The turning point in the relationship took place in 2014 with the visit of Toshimitsu Motegi, who then served as the Japanese Minister of Economy. In that same year, the Japanese invested about $200 million in the Israeli economy. Today, total Japanese investments is no less than $11 billion. The good relations that have been established in recent years between former Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and former Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe also have had an important role in solidifying the country's relations. Over 90 Japanese companies have opened offices in Israel recently. For me, it is a national mission to bring in more Japanese investments and deals with the Japanese companies into Israel. A closer connections with the Japanese economy means more jobs in Israel. Also, Israel has quite a bit to offer in the realms of cybersecurity, healthcare, science, smart transportation, and more. Next year, Israel and Japan will celebrate 70 years of relations between them. This will be a celebration of 2 ancient histories with glorious legacies commemorating a young relationship. I'm looking forward to serve in Japan. I'm fascinated by the Japanese landscape, economic strength, industrial power, culture, art, food, philosophy, and design. どうもありがとうございました。ではまたお会いします。